Every number in this video unlocks another cash-ready hustle you can run right from home. The twist is, none of them look like the usual businesses you'd expect. They're compact, practical, and designed for people who want results fast without months of trial and error. By the end, you'll know the gear each one needs, 3 simple steps to get started, and how to test which idea actually works for you. Stick around until hustle number 13. It's the one that keeps making money even while you sleep. While you're watching, drop a quick comment. Are you chasing low-time or high-margin hustles? 1. Food truck rental. Picture this. You're running a street food business without ever signing a restaurant lease. Most people instantly think you need years of chef skills or tens of thousands to even begin. The truth? You can rent a food truck, stock it with simple gear, and start selling burgers, fries, or snacks at local events right away. One busy weekend fair in the right spot can bring in thousands in sales. On a strong day, it's realistic to see over $2,000 in profit. There's no landlord, no dining room staff, just you, your truck, and hungry people. Mobility is what makes it so powerful and fun. If you burn the fries, you don't argue with Yelp reviews, you just drive away and open in another town. Stick with me because the next hustle shrinks this same idea down to the size of a bicycle. 2. Ice cream cart. Imagine running an entire business that fits on wheels no bigger than a bike frame. Most people assume ice cream vendors belong to big chains only, but a simple cart changes that instantly. You can roll it straight onto beaches, parks, or sports fields without asking for much more than a cooler in stock. On a hot Saturday afternoon, you won't be scooping ice cream, you'll be printing money. The crowd keeps coming and each cone adds up fast. With minimal setup, you could walk away with $1,000 or more from a single day. Hire a local student for a few hours, but watch out. They might eat half the inventory before lunch. But if frozen treats sound too sweet, wait until you see the next hustle that pays you, even when you're not there. 3. Self-service car wash. Another model that keeps earning even when you're not on site is the self-service car wash. Instead of hiring staff or running long hours, you set up one bay, let drivers handle the work themselves, and your role is monitoring the system. What makes it appealing is its steady use. People head straight to a wash after rain, snow, or dusty conditions. With a good location, this setup can create reliable recurring income, combining automation with minimal oversight. Starting is straightforward. First, find a partner site or lease a bay. Second, install a simple coin or card payment system with clear signage. Third, set a routine for water, soap, and basic upkeep. Always check local rules on runoff, water use, and permitting so everything operates within regulations. Once the bay runs smoothly, it's proof you don't always need a big staff to generate consistent returns. Sometimes all it takes is the right setup in the right place. And hey, free water fights if you forget to adjust the hose pressure. 4. Bounce house/inflatable rental. A bounce house or inflatable rental business is simpler to launch than most people expect. Parents and event planners constantly look for ways to keep kids occupied at birthdays, school events, and fairs. But traditional entertainment often costs more and has a short impact. An inflatable fills that gap instantly, creating hours of activity with very little hands-on work from you. To get started, buy or lease a certified inflatable from a trusted supplier, secure liability insurance with a clear rental agreement, and reach out to schools or party planners for bookings. Routine inspections, regular cleaning, and following weight or usage limits are required to keep it safe. Storage is compact, and weekend bookings often accelerate payback. You can also upsell delivery, setup, or themed decor. And yes, parents will pay extra just to avoid watching Uncle Bob wrestle with an air pump. 5. Coffee cart or mobile espresso setup. Coffee is one of the most universal daily purchases, and a mobile cart can plug directly into that demand. Imagine rolling up at train stations, busy office zones, or farmers markets with a portable espresso machine and grinder. The smell alone pulls people in. Costs are surprisingly manageable. A cart, machine grinder, and permits usually cost less than outfitting a single cafe booth. A strong morning shift can cover daily costs and then some. And unlike bounce houses, caffeine keeps adults entertained instead of kids, though both groups tend to jump around. 6. Vending machines. The humble vending machine is a money box disguised as a snack stop. With strategic placement in schools, gyms, or offices, each one becomes a silent salesperson. Modern machines accept cards and mobile pay, making them even more accessible. Startup costs depend on machine type, new, refurbished, or even leased. But once placed, upkeep is limited to stocking and maintenance. The profit margins on snacks and drinks can add up fast. And if you choose the healthy snack route, you might just be the first person to make broccoli profitable. 7. A TM ownership. A TM ownership works on a simple model. You place a machine in a high-traffic area and charge a convenience fee for every withdrawal. Banks don't own every ATM. Independent operators do, and that's where you step in. It's hands-off once set up. You maintain the cash float, keep the machine serviced, and collect fees. A few well-placed ATMs can generate steady passive income. Sure, you're not making friends when people complain about the $3 fee, but hey, that fee just bought your lunch. And if you like the idea of steady streams, the next hustle taps into something everyone already has at home. 8. Laundry services, pickup and delivery. Laundry is the ultimate I'll-do-it-later chore, which makes it the perfect business opportunity. A pickup and delivery model takes away the pain point for busy households and students. You can start with just a vehicle, bags, and access to washers and dryers, either your own or at a laundromat. Customers book online, you pick up, wash, fold, and deliver. Charge per pound, per bag, or per subscription. And you'd be surprised how much people will pay to never see mismatched socks again. 9. Portable restroom rentals. Not glamorous, but extremely profitable. Events, construction sites, and outdoor venues all need restrooms. A single unit rented for a weekend can pay back surprisingly fast, and with multiple units, the returns multiply. Startup involves purchasing or leasing restrooms, arranging pumping and cleaning services, and securing transport. Clients often rebook regularly, making this a steady service model. It's one of those businesses where business is always flowing. Loop, and if that's too messy, the next hustle is all about clean wheels and cool upgrades. 10. Mobile car detailing. Instead of opening a fixed shop, you bring the service directly to customers, homes, offices, or even event lots. Equipment fits in a van, and customers pay a premium for convenience. Offer packages, exterior wash, full interior detail, or specialized services like ceramic coating. Many detailers upsell on premium waxes or coatings, boosting margins. Plus, you get to drive other people's sports cars without the monthly payments, carefully of course. 11. Pop-up retail booths. Think temporary shops in malls, markets, or festivals. You set up a booth with targeted products, seasonal items, handmade crafts, gadgets, or trending merch. Pop-ups thrive because of urgency. They're here now, gone tomorrow. Customers feel the push to buy immediately. With the right product, a few weekends can equal a permanent store's monthly revenue. It's basically retail cosplay. You're a store owner by day, and by Monday, you're back to Netflix. 12. Digital photo booth rentals. At weddings, corporate events, and parties, photo booths never fail. Modern ones are lightweight, digital, and come with instant print and sharing features. Renting them out is highly profitable because people pay for entertainment, memories, and branding. You can charge per event and upsell props, custom templates, or social media integration. Guests will thank you because, let's face it, drunk dance floor selfies only go so far. 13. Tool and equipment rentals. From drills to pressure washers, people often need gear for short-term projects. Buying isn't worth it for them, but renting from you is. You can start with a few key tools in high demand and expand. Platforms and apps already make it easy to list, track, and manage rentals. And when your neighbor asks to borrow your pressure washer again, you can finally say, sure, $50 a day. 14. Party and event equipment rentals. Tables, chairs, tents, sound systems, events need them all. With a decent stock and transport, you become the go-to for weddings, birthdays, and local festivals. Startup requires investment in durable gear and some storage space, but once you've built connections with planners and venues, bookings flow steadily. Upsell with lighting, decor, or delivery services. The best part, you're at the party, but you don't have to clean up afterward. Farmers market stand. One of the simplest hustles to launch is a booth at your local farmers market. You don't need acres of farmland, just homemade goods, snacks, crafts, or even reselling wholesale items with a markup. Foot traffic is built in, and regular customers often turn into your best promoters. It's low cost, high visibility, and lets you test what sells fastest. Plus, you'll finally have an excuse to wear that straw hat you bought 2 summers ago. So there you have it, 15 hustles you can launch without massive capital, complicated teams, or endless waiting. Each one is designed for speed, low cost, and clear profit potential. Which hustle grabbed you the most? Drop it in the comments. I'm curious to see if Team Coffee Cart beats Team Bounce House. And remember, these aren't just ideas. Start small, test, and let your weekends flip into income streams. Who knows? Next month, you could be the person people are renting their bounce house or coffee fix from.